Hello, dear viewer, and welcome back to Mage Monsters 2 with me, Jalanon, and Lunar Nebula Gaming. We're going to go into the tundra. And I think we'll do normal for now, since this is probably still a more difficult challenge. We will see. Looks like humans, elves, and beasts are what we're mostly facing as armies. Okay, we won with Gareth, we won with Medela. Maybe we should go to Procellus, but I do want to see what cavalry is like. When you have all synergies, your units have 20% chance to respawn when killed. 34% chance when all synergies are fully upgraded. Synergy research from 40 to 20 gold. You start with extra units. Molay does not fight on the battlefield. You can maximum have 2 spells. That's interesting. I like it. Let's try it. So we don't get a hero on the battlefield, so you get to look cool to the side. But we have a bunch more synergy. Okay, so with that in mind, we're going pretty heavy into synergy. So let's think. Okay, this guy only has 55 health versus 4 times 28. It's about 120 something or so. Let's say 32 plus 80. Math. In my brain. 112 or so. Demon Commander. Could do a lot more damage. I think we start with the Swordsman. So we have a little more health and stuff. Oh, and we get the spiders and demons for free. Okay. So that means we have human, beast, and demon synergy possibilities. I have no spells right now, so I cannot impact the battlefield. But that's okay. Looks like we're going to impact the battlefield regardless. Also, I realized I should move my avatar at some point, and I picked up melee attack speed there. Okay. So, I think we're doing fine with army amount. So we're just going to let it roll for now, try to pick up our investments later. Let's see. Our crossbowman is trying. Okay. Good job, you. So we definitely want more, like... Ooh. Swordsman have an upgrade. One thing I've thought about, though, is that really, you're not going to have these guys live very long at the end of the game. So upgrading units that aren't a high enough tier probably just isn't worth it. Like, on the last game, we had, what were they, Sandstalkers, I think? With lifesteal melee damage upgrades that got better. They needed health upgrades in order to live through, like, 2 hits from some of the later units. So, I don't think pouring stuff into Swordsman is going to matter too much. Let's go with maybe more range, since we only have the crossbowman right now. Okay, and now I can afford another unit. And thus, blacksmiths. Okay, so we have a human synergy now. Good, good, good. Oh, we can reroll. Okay, well that's new to me. I did not realize I could reroll what I faced. Interesting. Well, I wasted 2 gold on that, but it's not a waste. It's an investment in knowledge. Yes, that's what I tell myself. Okay. For now, we continue. Go, my blacksmiths. Stun them with your hammers, please. No. I guess it is only like a 25% chance? 20%? Well, you did it, and that's the important thing. Okay, so we can get critical chance on range units. Melee, get armor. We have mostly melee right now, so that's probably the better upgrade at the moment. Okay, this is more range. So yeah, if I was worried about all these archers, I could reroll, but these are like elf archers, so I think they're pretty weak. We could get a spell. Okay, I do like Toxic Blast. Okay, the real question is if summoning units could also get us more units. So I think we try this. I'll try to pay attention, but honestly, it's probably too early in the game to tell. But once we get synergies really stacking up, I wonder if we can also get you guys to come back from the grave. There you go. Go, my Elvies. Go. Make Elvis proud. Because isn't he elvish? That's right. Presley impresses. Okay, well, this is looking grimmer than I thought it would. Not gonna lie. I didn't think you guys would deal this much damage. Because I have my own whole troop. And yet, yeah, I think the melee armor did make a difference there. Quite significantly. To their survival. Okay. So we could get spell upgrade. Let's get higher tier units. Okay, well, we definitely need more stuff. So I think what I do... Because we don't even have to worry about upgrading the hero, which is kind of nice. In some ways. Really focuses the mind. And the army. I think I get... more unit. I could go Demon Imps to try and get more synergy. Yeah, I think I will. Because we don't really have elves yet, so... Once I get one more demon, I should have demon synergy. Which should be good. And then I wonder if the skeletons can also activate the weird Molay synergy bonus thing. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. Do I think I can get away with this? Probably not. I think I need to spin down to 100. Or I need to reroll. Let's go with... melee attack speed, since I'm still mostly melee. I do summon ranged units, but I don't know if they get the same bonuses still. I could get my second spell, which seems good. Summon melee, you know what? We're gonna try it. Could do synergy research, try to get the human synergy to the beasts. Right now, armor I don't think is a big deal, though. I could be wrong. But I don't think it is. Do I want another tier 1 unit? I could maybe get another beast. I don't think there's any other tier 1 humans or demons I want. Let's go with attack speed. And then... could upgrade a spell. You know what? Sure. Attack speed on these guys would probably be very good. Or, yeah, upgrade our summons. Okay. So we wait. And then we strike. Okay. Wormlings, thank you. You're doing good damage. I appreciate you. Our crossbowman has quite a bit of range. I am surprised. Maybe I've been underutilizing that. Okay. I think we get more attack speed on our summon since they're our main ranged units at the moment. I am going to try to, try to prevent your upgrade from showing up, but I don't think it's working. Okay. No. But I could sell you, which is interesting. For 3 gold, not worth it considering it's like 20 gold to get you. I mean, I guess you were technically free at the beginning, but still. Okay. I could afford to upgrade a spell or synergy research. This is true. I'm gonna upgrade a spell. We get armor on them, melee summons. That seems pretty good. We'll do that. Okay, and I think we're fine. These guys do have some block chance. But I think we can just overwhelm them with numbers. That's my hope. Is it dope? We will see. Is Dopey the dwarf here? Okay, well... I'm probably going to need to summon some more units in order to win, because this is looking pretty grim. And I was worried I'd need to spin down. Okay, wait for it, crossbowman, save me. Okay. So crossbowman being all the way in the back saved me there. Alright. Also didn't help that I was clicking the wrong buttons for a second there. 1 and 2 instead of Q and W. Okay then. More melee armor or upgrade more of my units. I think just more melee armor. I'd like to get more damage on them, but this is what they're here for. Okay, well now I feel like I do need to spin down, even though I'd like to you know, not. Let's unlock tier 2. Try to get some more synergies going. Slashers, breakers, get wolves. I'm pretty sure I don't have slashers, so we'll do that. I had breakers, right? Yeah, I already had demon breakers. Oh, I could probably get another tier 1 demon. Okay. Let's get some more tier 2 units. Wolves. So hopefully we can get a beast synergy soon. I'll get another one. Wormlings. Okay. Okay. Now we have beast synergy as well. Okay. So I think we don't get this until we have 6 of each synergy, right? So I think we need this fully synergized, basically, before the first section of respawn activates, and then if everything we have is fully upgraded, then we get the full upgrade stuff, right? I think, if I'm understanding that correctly. I think we want crit chance now that we have some more ranged. Try this. You guys can be on the sides. You're in the middle. You're in the middle. Okay. And then you guys are on the sides. Okay. Do I think this is too difficult? I have no idea. We will find out the hard way. Okay, we'll try to take out the unique looking unit first before it can get reinforced. Okay. Now, because I know I'm getting some wormlings, it might be better to put the wormlings nearer the middle so they get more splash damage. That is a potential thing. Okay. Oh, these are paladins. They'll buff people, but it won't matter because there's very few people to buff. Demon shamans can stun. And I don't know about these javelin guys. I think we can just get away with this. Let's see. Try and take out the shaman before he can do much. Thank you, half my army going the wrong way. Yeah. But the other half is actually taking out the backline. So, you know what? We're pretty happy with that. Am I getting any respawns? Okay, maybe? No, I think that was a paladin dying. Yeah. Because they heal people near them when they die. We are getting some stuns from the blacksmiths. That's good. Okay. Alright. Yeah, the army did just fine. Just fine there. More health would be good on our melee units. Okay, more shaman, some cavalry, and you guys are pretty tanky, I think. However, I believe I can take you. And maybe I'm wrong about that belief, but I think I can. I'm going to try to go for the shamans again. Okay, that didn't quite work out, but we pulled half the army away from my main army. So hopefully that's a good way to do things. And it looks like it's working. Yeah. Okay, but nobody's taking out this guy, so that's... There we go, there we go. Yeah, there. Wunderbar. Or wonderful, as Professor Oak would say. I do like more armor on my summons. Okay. More cavalry. I bet we can take these guys too, but I better not risk it. Yeah. Yeah. So let's unlock the next tier of units. And then I will spin down a little bit. I'm not happy about it, but I'll do it. Okay, we can get our own shaman, which they're pretty good. I like them. Oh, and we got the elf for free. Or, well, for 100 and something units of gold, but, you know. We can get cavaliers. Sure. Where do I want you guys? Probably the side, yeah? Yeah, I think I like that. Okay. We'll try this. And hope it goes well with us. Okay, and I try to protect my summoned units a little bit more. Maybe I should let the melee units take more of a hit because they have like plus 20 armor now. So that is a thing to consider. But we're doing fine. We're doing just fine. So I didn't really need to spin down. Oh, melee attack speed. Oops. Oh, that's what I get for clicking very quickly. Okay. I think I get another tier 3 unit. I have an Elven Elite. I don't think I have Demon Commanders yet, so... yeah. Okay. How many more do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, we kind of want to rush to tier 4 so that we can get at least one full synergy. Probably Demon. It's a lot of spiders. I'm not too scared of spiders. I'm more scared of these golems. Commander, there's only one of. And it's only got 88 health. So as long as it, like, can be targeted quickly, I'm not too worried about it. I think I will take a unit upgrade, though, on armor. That should help my cavalry, yes? Yeah. Which seems really good. Alright then. You guys tank for us. Okay, I shouldn't have put you nearly this close, yeah. Problems? We have them. Okay. Demon Commander out there. Already down. Yeah, we're doing fine. We are getting somewhat stunned, but that's okay. Some of those rock formations are stunning, aren't they? I think I go more melee armor for the general upgrade. Especially since we will hopefully respawn units and we don't know if respawn works on summons. Okay, this is hilarious. Your front line is just 3 paladins. They will heal each other, but they're not going to help these crossbowmen and stuff. That is like an elvish archmage, though, which is somewhat terrifying. It's a tier 5 unit. I'm gonna go ahead. Do we go lifesteal? Do we go damage? I think I go damage because we have the respawn mechanic eventually. Like, I guess we don't have it yet, so that is a consideration. However, I want you to think about this. What if we just kill their backline before it matters? Yeah? Yeah? No? Curse you, paladin? You're not a pal to me? You're not aiding me? How dare you? Okay, we can maybe take out this elf, though. Great. Okay. Yes, I think that was a good maneuver. Alright, Molay. Looking good in the back line. Good job, you. Okay. Next tier of units would be good. Mainly non-hero units. More armor, also pretty good. Attack speed's still pretty good as well. I think I go attack speed on my ranged units. Okay, and now I think we stop really worrying about upgrading our summons. So I'm going to right-click these so they don't show up anymore. Because they're going to fall off, other than maybe summon ranged. Yeah, because now we just want to focus on our military, I think. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and unlock tier 4. I would love to save at 400, but I think it is better. Well, okay, well. I'm going to get another ranged attacker. We're kind of light on ranged. Human paladin. Okay, so we have human synergy now. Excellent. You need to go in the middle. It'll be great. I promise. You don't need to go in the middle. I'm going to have you charge in, then the paladins heal you, hopefully. That's the theory. Yeah, I think we're happy here. We have a lot of ranged attackers on this side, so you know what? Put you over there, humans. And I think I will get one more tier 4 with the beasts. Okay. And these are the Sandstalkers. Yeah, this is what I was talking about before. They get more lifesteal and melee damage, but eventually they get like 2-shot by bosses. So it's like, how much do I really care about those upgrades later? I guess the answer is enough. I care enough. Okay. But yeah, I try to blunt the charge with my summoned units. To see how that goes. Because I get a bunch of armor immediately. It'll slowly fade. I don't think we're getting many respawns yet, but I haven't... It's hard to tell. Hard to tell, to be honest, for me. Okay, well, attack speed would be good. Yeah, I think we need more ranged stuff now. Okay, so I can almost afford to get a tier 4 unit, but not quite. What do I need more of? Beasts? We don't get any beasts. I'll take 3 marksmen. They have insane range. Even though their damage is kind of meh. But they do a lot of crit damage. I wish I could see their crit chance on here. We know they have 10% extra. So that's pretty good. So they could do, like, what? 40, 50-ish damage? Yeah. Could do synergy research. I'm not... Well, actually, that's 18 of these guys. I was like, oh, I'm not that scared of this army. And then I realized there was 18 of these guys. Yeah. This could be a problem. Do I re-roll it for 5 money? Could be worse. Could be worse. So I think the answer is no. I think we just go for it. And then we try to rush down as many of these mages as we can, as quickly as we can. There's more of them on this side, so I summoned over here. Hopefully we can get through these swordsmen faster. Yeah, maybe. No, there's the fire burst. That's what I was worried about. I was also hoping maybe they'd target more of my summons. Like, oh my goodness. Yep. This is a problem with a more melee-focused army. I think that wolf might have respawned. Because health went back up really quickly. Or no, I probably got a kill with the 40% heal. Hello, dear viewer. I'm Brian Petrilli, aka Jalanon, and I'm here to advertise my new book, Terra Tamers Alpha. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of the video, dear viewer. More damage, more range, more crit chance, more crit chance. We have so many of these guys now. Well, this is also terrifying. Okay. I don't think... Well, this is a lot of melee. I'm just debating whether I need to unlock tier 5 units now. I think the answer is yes. Okay, so we need Beast and Demon still. We can get the Lycan. And we still don't have Elf, so that's another thing. Another tier 5, please. We've already got Human, but the Archmage is really good. Yeah, we'll get closer to Elf, maybe. Yeah. Never mind. I am wrong. Okay, now we have full Demon. Excellent, excellent. You guys can hang out together. You should probably be more towards the middle because you'll be glaive bounces. You parry and stuff. So I guess I'll put you here and maybe help protect Lycan guy. The Lycan can rock. Just like in Pokemon. Ha ha ha. Okay. I'm so funny. There we go. So that was a big spin down, but I think it'll be worth it. Okay, we'll try and take out some of these critical chance commander guys. Yep. Alright. And now we've clumped them together. Okay, Archmage is pretty slow attack, but when he hits, he hits. Okay. Wow, there just was enough guys over here. Okay, that was a paladin dying, I think? More crit chance would be good. More attack speed as well. We'll do this for now. Yeah, I think that was a paladin dying. Okay. But now we should have full demon and human synergy. So, 20% chance to respawn. We still need the beast synergy. I haven't done any research yet. I don't think I'm too scared of this at the moment. I I'm not sure how good these, like, devil things are. So, I might regret my choices very shortly. Let's try to change the math on that. I don't think they're that scary, but at the same time, I'm not sure. At least we have the respawn from our devils. It'd be nice to get that on everybody, just to see if the skeletons can also respawn. It would be hilarious. Yeah, I don't want unit upgrades for you guys. So I could sell you just to make sure you don't get the unit upgrade choices. Trying to click all the things. Okay. Well, so that is one reason I might want to sell them, just to make sure I don't get those upgrades, but at the same time, they're more bodies. Okay, well, I have money to play with now. I still need beast synergy. I have tier 4, tier 5, you're tier 2. So I think I need a tier 3 beast. So we'll right-click you. We don't get a tier 3 beast. I think I'm going to go Cavaliers, since our melee armor bonuses still stack on them. Maybe there are no tier 3 beasts. Okay, we'll try to get more shamans, because they can stun, which is incredible. I'm going to get a synergy research. Okay, I could get double attacks on demons, or I could get piercing resistance, but no. We have our elves start to spawn skeletons. Yep. Skeletal elves. Skells? Is skells a thing? Feels like it should be. Hopefully it's not some weird word in another language that is mean. Okay, so I don't think that tier 3 is working. Do I have any tier 2 elves? I don't think so. I do have tier 2 beasts. I have the tier 1 spiders. You know what? I'll get an archmage. I'm trying to remember where the golem was. I'll get a high elf, then we get elf synergy at least. Okay, we can get sentinels. I already have sandstalkers and acolytes, so this helps us get our elf synergy closer. What am I missing? Because I got sandstalkers, I got lichens. I'm trying to remember what the golems were, but I felt like they were tier 4. Okay, well we have 400 gold, so we can still make some money. Let's see what happens. Okay. Wormlings, do your splash damage, please. Your splash damage is splashing. Good, good. Lichen taking a while to walk up from the back. Hopefully you can get some wolves summoned stuff. Okay. Aha. Okay, we can get more respawn change, which just seems incredible. So that's plus 16, so that'll be like 56. Yeah. Once we have everything fully synergized and all that. Yeah. I can click to see current stats, huh? 22%, 36%. Okay. How much chance with 3 of each race and 6? So 36% chance at the moment. Okay, it's not bad at all. Okay, and this is where we can see our upgrades. That's nice. I wasn't sure. So that's very nice to see. Okay, I have no idea how terrifying or not you guys are. Let's get more paladins, because we're trying to go for a giant army. More shaman. Okay. Then might go to tier 1 units after this, just to try and find our synergies. Yeah, I think I'm happy with my Cavaliers not coming immediately into the battle, because then they rush off. We could try to have our paladins come in last, but then I think that would be a poor decision. Ooh, Archmage upgrade. Additional projectile, or they move faster. I think we want additional projectiles. Because they home on new targets, even if, you know, the original target died, which is very good. We can get demon imps. We don't need them. Reroll. I'll get the archers. What am I missing from elves? I think a tier 3 elf, maybe? I'm pretty sure I have elven elites, but I'll take it. Because they do have parry chance, which is actually pretty good. I'm trying to remember where those other shieldy elves were, and I thought it was tier 3. Let's upgrade our units. Get more damage on our ranged units. Get another tier 5. I still like the Archmage. Paladin respawn. We'll get larger area. Okay, so I don't think we want you guys necessarily first. We'll try you, because you have incredible range. You do lots of area damage. You guys can go first. Yeah. Okay. You guys catch up quickly. I think we want you more here. I think we put Archmage in sooner. Try to get some stuns off quickly as well. Sandstalkers. You're kind of tanky. Do that. You're also kind of tanky. You guys, we really don't care about when you show up. Yeah. And then you have parry chance, which is... Which is maybe a thing we want sooner rather than later. At the same time, I want to start securing kills with the Lycan if I can, so then we can try to summon wolves, which would be pretty nice, I'm going to try for another tier 1. I am sad. Spiders are pretty fast. Owls don't do much damage at this point. We do this because we can at least slow people with the spiders. Okay. So I don't think we're looking for tier 1 units anymore. Alright. Away with you. We're still trying to finish some synergies, though. Okay. This is potentially terrifying. Okay, my acolytes, burst more, please. Thank you. Huh. I'm not sure they have very high burst chance. Okay. Well, we made it. Get more of that. Just more health on melee units seems pretty good. And then if they respawn with full health, it doesn't really say, but if they do... Oh, that's 25 Lycans. Oof. We do not want them securing kills. And that's a boss. On the other hand, Lycan's only getting wolves summoned. Yeah, that might be worth re-rolling. Hey, golems, there you are. Okay, so that's what I was looking for. And then I do think there's still a tier 3 elf that I want. Maybe not. Was it tier 2? Elven Defenders, that's what I was looking for. Okay, it's a tier 2. Go figure. And go fish. Alright, so you guys, we can kind of just have you last. golems I'd like in earlier. We'll do that. So, swordsman, you are also kind of meh, but you could tank attacks for some of my stuff. So I think we still do it this way. Yeah, I like this combo. I might need the paladins in earlier, though. So with that in mind, I think we do this. Maybe put you closer to the paladins. Maybe put you in sooner, because there's a lot of you. And you do stuns, which is very good. Okay. And then, we can do synergy research. We make the beasts have some dodge chance, which seems really good for keeping them alive. But beasts going through armor would also be pretty good, because if they attack twice. Yeah. I think we do humans beast. Or beasts go human. That's right, they learn how to use their thumbs. Worry not. And then demons, we were having go elf before. Elves having demon synergy seems pretty good to me. Or breakthrough armor. It's really hard to say no to having just more stuff spawn. Especially if our respawn mechanic goes insane or not. It'd be funny. It would be funny. Okay, humans. You already have chance to pierce, so we could give you the beast synergy, and that would work pretty well. Get all the beasts fully human. Okay. This is still terrifying, I think, so I will spin down to 400. Get another high elf, because I don't have one. Upgrade my units. More stun on the shaman. Seems good. More respawn. Seems good. And then one more synergy. Humans. Nobody has elven synergy yet, huh? Since we respawn, the question is, do I care about dodging? Really? And yet... what do we really want? Pierce armor. I don't feel like my demons actually deal that much damage, so I think we try to keep them tanks, basically. I wonder if skeletons get that evade chance. That would be hilarious. Okay. Well, for now, I think we're good. We'll try it. Okay, this is where Skeletal Boy will be. Try to take him out with some of our heavier armor guys. But yeah, there's the wolves spawning, which is terrifying. This is what I was worried about. We're definitely going to need more support taking out lichens. Okay, but this is working. Alright. So I think our army strategy is working, which is good. Let's get more damage, because now we have, like, these arch elves, high elves, and archmages. And they do pretty good damage. So with that in mind, I think we go synergy. Let's try to get humans more beast stuff, maybe. Elves. Elves, you have demon synergy, so this would be the final elf. I think we want them to be able to pierce armor. More than double attack? It'd be a 20% chance to double attack. Versus piercing armor. You know what? I think we just take that. Double attacking elves. Alright. Then let's try to get another one. Because this should help our respawn chance as well, if I understand it correctly. Humans could be elvish. But once again, I think we get the beast to go through armor. Okay. Alright. So I think we're happy. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, our plus 10 or 20 armor is not having nearly as much effect anymore. So that's important to realize. Okay. Now these archers are pretty terrifying. Apparently. Okay. But we did it. More respawn. Okay. And now we have 205 gold to play with. We're at level 22. That's pretty good. Let's upgrade our units with more respawn. Ooh. Attack speed. Respawn? Yeah, I think we just go for upgrades now at this point. It would be nice if I could prevent your stuff from showing up, which I thought I could. I'm probably just not remembering. Oh well. I could get more units. I think we just go for upgrades still. Like on the high elf. Fireball chance or damage. That is plus a lot of damage on the fireball. I think I do that. More stun or attack speed. I think we go attack speed since we have a bunch of ranged units now. Okay, then can I save my money? That's the real question. Demon commanders I'm really not that scared of. Maybe I should be. So I think I'm okay. But I do believe you have a bunch of AoE, so I will spin down to a little bit further. Let's get a Demon Destroyer. More good chance. Okay. Try that. Join the spiders. Okay. Hopefully we can get through some of this front line quickly. Let my paladins. Hopefully they'll start buffing in the near future. Okay, that's terrifying. Yep, they do have AoEs. That's why we put so much into our ranged units. We're still trickling in some melee units. I think they respawn in the back. That's interesting. Okay. Yes. Excellent. It's funny that it got stunned in the middle of its animation. Oh, man. High elf for shaman. I do like the stun. Well, I think we just try to go for the giant fireball at this point. Yeah. More synergy. I think this would be our final beast synergy. Yes, it would be. So, do I want some skeleton chance? Do I want something different? Like dodge. I think we actually do want dodge more. Yeah, because the longer Lycan can stay alive, the better. And we have stuns with our golems. Yeah, okay. So humans gaining dodge would be pretty good, I think. We still want the humans to become beastly. And then I think also to get the demon synergy. So no, demons with the human way. They have elvish stuff. You guys have stun as well, so beast would be better. So weirdly enough, I don't think I want any of this other than maybe humans, elves. Right now I have humans 50% to beast. So I want beast pretty badly. But elves would also be good. But I think I'm going, yeah, I think we just do this. Okay. Demons. We'll do that. Okay, so we fully upgraded them. And then what do we want next? I think we want beast on you. And then beasts, we wanted to have one more thing. So you have human, so you already strike twice. We wanted you to have elves. Okay, humans beast way. Demons attacking twice. I think it's going to be stronger, though. So we go for that first. And then, it's good we had enough money to play with, because I've had to re-roll a bit. Then beast dodging a bit. Seems pretty good. Okay. So that's done. One more synergy. So it should be pretty likely for us to get what we want. So humans with beast. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then I think that'll make us significantly stronger. Okay, Trident guys. Let's see how you do. So right now our spiders do just kind of rush in. So the question is, well, they respawn. That's interesting. Okay, I think we do see our guys respawn at the back here. So that's kind of nice, you can tell if it's working, and it's working. So I like that. Okay, let's go to the middle here. Help out. Break through, my warriors. Break through. Okay. We're doing great. All right. So yeah, now we have to respawn. Let's get more respawn. That seems good. Damage, also pretty good. Paladin, larger area. I think I just still like that. Facing a lot of paladins, sentinels. So they're going to be tanky. Remind me. You also have a chance to cast Flame Strike, which is an AoE. Okay. We'll think about it. I think we're fully done with our synergy research, right? Right? Maybe not? Okay, so I can do humans, elves, or humans, demons. And I think I wanted to go demons. So that should be the end. It no longer shows up, so now we know for sure. That's cool. So yeah, there's only the 4 races. Do want more units. Let's see, 22 plus something. Plus a 39 will still work. Lycan, Moonrider. Let's go Lycan. And then we'll upgrade cooldown. Interesting. So that's all we had. Okay. So I could... Yeah, I could remove my block on that. Interesting. Because we currently get more summons before the end. I think I do still block this so at the end we don't get spell upgrades. Okay. Okay. We have a bunch of demon shamans. Please get to stunning. Looks like I do want more range still. Fair enough. Okay, these guys are significantly tougher than I thought until they get stunned. So they must have lifesteal. Okay. But yeah, this is why we want to put a bunch into range damage. Because our melee is basically just to keep everybody alive as much as possible. And then these guys deal the actual damage. Yeah, there's so many paladins though, man. Goodness. Well, I'm glad I reduced cooldown on my summons. Okay. Let's try to protect our ranged attackers over here. Never mind. There we go. Okay. So that felt pretty close, actually. So I'm not super happy about that. Good lifesteal. But on the other hand, we did win. I like all of these. Let's go high elf damage. Archmage. More projectile. Lycan. I think we go crit chance on our ranged units, though. Still the same. Okay. And I could upgrade. I think I do need to spin down a bit for this. You have 26 of those guys. I will get another Moon Rider. They're also decently tanky, I think. Let's get some more Paladins. Some more Golems. Okay, we're at level 25. I'm going to try to save this 400 gold. That might be dumb. Okay, there's a dragon over here. So I think we distract it if we can. With our heavier armor tier 1 units. Okay. Form the line. It appears to be working. Okay. Yep, it's working. Alright, and then I can summon behind. Encircle! Okay, yeah, the dragon didn't last too long once we got to it. And interestingly, it seems to be more of a melee unit. Oh, I want all these. Okay. Well, higher chance of stun. Longer stun. I think we go higher chance. Because we have more duration with our shamans, so I think we get the stun with the golems, then the shamans keep them stunned. That is my current plan. And I like it. More crit chance on our actual damage dealers. You, more projectiles, thank you. Okay. And more fire from the fireball. Okay, so let's look at that. So now the fireball will deal 150% of the high elf's damage. 15% chance though. And I think if we put 20% more in that, it'd be a 35% chance. I'm surprised though that the fireball deals, yeah, less than the normal damage. Normally. Okay. Well, these guys, if I remember, were kind of annoying, but I think we'll be okay. Do this. Yeah, looks like we'll be okay. Especially now that our ranged attackers are getting out there and throwing fireballs and all sorts of good damage. Yeah. And then we can try to summon behind enemy lines now that battle has been joined. Okay, we didn't need it. Good to know. Alright. Melee lifesteal. More range for our ranged. Yeah. Destroyer. I think we go for the stun. Paladin. More buff. Shaman getting more stun would be good. Attacking faster is still good. Especially since we have a little bit of lifesteal. More respawn. more range. I could reroll that as well. And then nothing's really cheap here. I think our army has been doing a decent job holding out, so I think we just hold our money. You do have terrifying AoE damage. Do I want... I want more... Yeah. More guys showing up faster. That are good damage. Okay. Sandstalker, do I really want you all the way up here? I think I want Golem here. I want Sandstalker, like, after you guys. Maybe even after you guys. Yeah. And these are kind of the dregs. Okay. I think we do that. Do I go for more spell cooldown? I don't think I care enough. Because we're not like a spell build. Okay. Well. This is somewhat terrifying. Good thing we accelerated our damage dealers coming out. Okay, Fireball doing some damage. So maybe Fireball wasn't as good as I hoped. Okay, try to distract the back line. Deal some damage. Okay, we took out one of the casters in the back. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Looks like we were running low on our respawns, though. I do want more damage on our ranged. That's going to be what gets us through all this. Paladin area. I just like that. So, looking at Paladin. Okay. It's not showing the exact area now, which is unfortunate. Oh well. But now we can heal a bunch of people for 70 when the Paladins die. So that's pretty nice. In fact, I would like to get more Paladins. I think we go attack speed. Crit chance. Damage. Respawn, fully upgraded. Only a flesh wound. Fully upgrade Molay's respawn. So there we go. Achievement gained. Okay, oh, it's these assassin type creatures. Ooh, and a bunch of lichens. And we have kind of some weaker units up at the front. So maybe, well, the lichens are coming late, right? We definitely want more of our tough units coming out before the ranged units. Because of these assassins, I think. Yeah. Still worried about the lichens. With that in mind, do I change things? Do I worry about... I think I do spin down. Because I could try to save for like plus 100 more money. Just a couple more upgrades. Before level 30. And in-game. I mean, my army has been doing pretty well. So maybe I just trust my army. Maybe I trust the army. And try this. Okay. This seems like it worked. Alright, so we took out the assassins. If they did take out one of our backliners, we have a very high respawn chance, so I think we did okay. And now we have some very tanky frontliners holding the line against the lichens while we deal a bunch of damage. So I think we're okay. try to work our way from the outside in. And it worked. Excellent. Okay. I do like the stun chance. So I think we do that still. Alright, excellent. And we can still maybe save money. Yeah, I'm not too worried about these guys. Maybe I'm crazy. But I don't think so. Because it's a jungle out there. There's a jungle out there. Do, 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 do. More damage. We want damage because these guys with their fireballs deal way more damage with their fireballs when they have the damage. So yeah. I do want some melee lifesteal. Now I'll do that again. I don't need to spin down a bunch, but I'll do 2 more. Melee health. Lichen. Go wolves. Okay. Now we have quite a bit of range now. Our spiders are actually living way longer than I thought as well. Holy moly. Good job, spiders. We did go melee health, but still. Okay. I am surprised at how long these guys are lasting against a bunch of fireballs. I have to admit, they are tankier than I thought. Our dragons. You weren't meant to be on the front lines. Okay. And yet, good job. Golem stun chance. Okay. I'm still feeling pretty good. Stun. As you can tell, I really like stun. Is it as good as I think? I have no idea. Get another tier 3 unit. I don't really think I cared that much about tier 3. This is level 30. Why didn't it tell me this is my last level? Do I say 500? I feel comfortable. I guess I will. Okay. Doing the work. Yeah, our summons are now pretty outclassed, I think, by our army. But they still help. And they can now alpha strike the back if we need it. I don't think we need it. I really don't think we need it. Well, okay then. Now, the fun thing is if our demons respawn and then spawn more skeletons. That would be cool. Let's get more crit chance. Aha, here we go. Prepare for endgame. You have survived all the normal levels and are now entering endgame. Spend all your gold now, for you are not coming back. Alright then. Still like the Archmage. How much damage are you doing now, my boyos? 85, pretty good, pretty good. Ooh, more damage. So 7%, that's going to be quite significant. I don't know how much crit chance damage deals. I want to do this for now. Does it do the calculation for me? Crit chance? Crit damage at all? Well, we have 63% crit chance. That's pretty good. Okay. Upgrade. So we can get more stuns. I think we go armor. Let's get more crit chance because our archmages and stuff are already hidden from the back line. Melee lifesteal could be helpful. Yeah, we'll do that a little bit. I'm going to go another demon. Destroyer. Lichen. Moonrider. High Elf, because we have quite a bit of range damage. try to get more wolves. Melee health. Melee attack speed because we're just trying to keep our melee units alive with our lifesteal and everything. Our Demon Destroyer seems fun. That's terrible. Could get more stun, sure. I wonder if I can... I wonder if there's an achievement for getting full ranged crit damage. Like there was for the Molay respawn. Huh. Might have been fun. More high elf. Okay. We were so close to this, but oh well. Alright, so... do I change anything? You guys actually start shooting really early. We have the spiders go. You guys are pretty tough. With that in mind, I think we do something like this. Wormlings are kind of meh at this point. So I don't really care when you arrive on the scene. You guys do burst damage, which will be nice. Yeah. And you guys are just kind of icing on the cake. Okay. The cake of victory. We will hopefully taste soon. Okay. But yeah, ranged attackers have quite a bit of range. Pretty good. We're getting some fireballs. Okay. Yeah, I think because of our long range, this is working pretty well with our current turn order, build order. The stuns. They are sharing how stunning our victories are. Okay. Beautiful. Endgame level 1. Now we go to endgame level 2. Okay. So I'll probably need to pay attention to whether or not... oh dear. That's a lot of high elves right there. Could be better for us, I'm sure. I think I need to go to the back line when I can. Never mind. We're doing pretty well. Okay. That worked. Alright. In-game level 3. I imagine you guys are gonna... yep. Try to get some of these guys KO'd quickly with our assassin squad. Yep. Okay. Yes, get the stuns. Good job, my Demon Destroyers. Alright. Good work, team. We will Alpha Strike from here. Yeah. Okay. The battle goes well with us. Ultimate victory. Molay survived to the end, and we survived the tundra. We now get Cryon. Okay. Alright. We can continue in endless mode. Let's try it. Celebrate one more time. Yay! And then endless. What's this look like? A lot of glaive throwers. Okay. Could be deadly if we don't get, you know, through that. A lot of AoE. We are getting respawns. Our paladins respawning is pretty fun. Alpha Strike. Yeah, it is kind of funny how our crossbowmen are just, like, fine for a while. Okay. Well, that worked. Level 4. Turn. Well, our cavalry is pretty chonky with their armor. Okay, I don't think the skeletons respawn. Which does make sense. Am I happy about it? No. But it does make sense. Come on, I should be definitely summoning in the back. There we go. But yeah, I'm trying to pay attention to... Oh, wait! You respawned, I think. Huh. Maybe the skeletons were just tough enough that I haven't seen them respawn? Weird. Weird if true. But yeah, I think because we've dumped enough damage into our range, as long as we have a front line, we will eventually win. Opinion me. Opinion me. Well, you guys seem pretty tanky. I don't like it. Alright. I also don't like how close these AoE guys are getting to our ranged units. That's really bad. Okay, we're going to attack from behind somewhere. Some way. We'll do this. Okay. Looking alright. Could be better. But we are getting attacked in the back line still. Is that from these Angels of Death? Yep. Interesting. Didn't realize how much they were doing. Okay, we are like respawning wizards and stuff, but it's pretty close. We need to KO these Angels of Death. They are a much bigger threat than I originally imagined. Because they're going for our damage dealers. Which means we will probably lose if we can't deal with them. They were distracted by dragons, which, you know, that makes sense. Okay, you are actually... Yeah, when you're not alone, you're pretty terrifying, huh? Okay. No, Demon Destroyer! Wow. Yeah, these guys are pretty tanky. Okay. Maybe we can pull through? Maybe? Get the stuns? No. Yeah, but that's why stun. I mean, look at how much that prevented him from attacking. Just a couple stuns. Okay. Definitely do this. Alright, we might still pull through. Thanks to respawning our ranged damage dealers at the back again. And then having some summons to distract. Okay. Oh dear. And our summons do seem to respawn, so that is answered, I believe. Okay. We need to keep an eye out for crazy... Big crazy tin over there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think we just lose. Look at all these archmages. I've got like, what, 5? They've got 40 or whatever. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure there is a way to win against that. So, we will see. We do have the respawn. We have the paladins healing. Try to make sure we don't let the line fall in any one place. Theoretically. Well. Nope, we just lose. However, if our skeletons live long enough, ha! That's right. Take that, ambush. See, if we could have done that more. Oh well, maybe. Highly doubtful. But yay, we made it to in-game level 7. That's pretty good, I think. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you've enjoyed Mage Monsters 2, dear viewer. And have a great day.